Hi, it's Maggie. Today I'm doing the forecast for February 2020, um, sort of for all signs. It's kind of like a bi-monthly February horoscope that will basically focus on, well, things are going into Pisces. Venus went into Pisces January 14th. So if you have any planets in Pisces, you're definitely feeling that energy. It's not as outgoing. It's beginning to go within, inside, and just kind of, it's the 12th sign of the zodiac. Pisces is water, so you want beauty, music, or some solitude, maybe a little solitude. So, after that whole Capricorn buildup. However, um, February 8th, February 8th, Venus will go into Aries. So enjoy it in Pisces while it's there. And while it's in Pisces, it does want beautiful music, tranquility. You know, Venus is what you like, so it rules Libra and Taurus, so it'll be very excellent for them. Um, yeah, and Venus is the planet of love. It's a great benefic. So Venus in Pisces, it's exalted in Pisces. So if you have Venus in Pisces, or if you have the Sun or any planets in Pisces, it's probably already starting for you, just to kind of like take a time out, look within, and just want to. It's interior. It's kind of like the build up for well, Aquarius is more outgoing, but Venus in Pisces, and then all the other planets will follow. Um, So when Venus goes in, I'm still in January 14th, it went into Pisces. I'm feeling it because I have planets in the 12th house of Pisces. So I'm already feeling that. Um, it will go into Aries on the 8th, February 8th. So that will, um, that will be a lot more direct, a lot more direct. You'll be more aggressive about going after what you want. Aries likes to be first. So like if you're going after a love, you would be direct about it, aggressive about it. Um, yeah, so I'm just going to read the ephemeris straight across. So yeah, February begins on the 1st with the sun in Aquarius at 11 degrees. So the sun went into Aquarius on, gosh, I haven't done this in a while. The sun goes into Aquarius January 21st, which is why I like to do these bi-monthly, because that's when everything shifts, all the energy shifts. So it's leaving Capricorn and going into Aquarius. So whole different shift of energy. It's more mental, more social. It's leaving cardinal Earth and that whole stellium up there. So it's like one less. One less, it's not even a planet, it's the sun, one less thing up there. But Mars is going to be, I think Mars is going to be going up there. So it's kind of, no, it's not really a trade off. You can't trade sun for Mars. So yeah, the sun goes into Aquarius on the 21st. So that's great for um, all the air signs. It's good for Aries because they're sextile. Any planet that's sextile Aquarius, um, a 60-degree harmonious flowing aspect gets along very well. I've always said that Aries and Aquarians are soulmates. I just really, really believe that. Aries and Gemini, but that you have to get used to their flirtatiousness. That's a tough one. Yeah, I don't want to give any sign of rep. Anyway, on with it. Um, so I have to backtrack to January. So Mercury goes into, back to January, Mercury goes into Aquarius the 17th. So I love all this Aquarian energy. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Before everything goes into Pisces, and then it's really hibernate, but while it's in Aquarius, you could just do anything like group oriented with your friends, electronically. I mean, socially, humanitarian, um, a startup. You know what? Yeah, I love the Aquarian energy. Um, yeah, so Mercury stations on the January 17th in Aquarius. So it's going to feel so good. It's going to feel so good. It too is leaving Capricorn. So that's two less. I almost started singing. One less, one less, one less. Yeah, one less Sun in Capricorn and one less Mercury in Capricorn. So that's two in Aquarius. Venus in, is in, I just talked about Venus, didn't I? Yeah, so Mars is in Sagittarius. It's been in Sagittarius. Mars station Sagittarius January 3rd, and it will enter Capricorn on February 17th. So Mars has a 6-week transit as a rule. Venus is the fastest. Mercury, depending if it's retrograde or not, and yeah, and then Venus, and then Mars is 6 weeks. So depending if Mars, excuse me, is retrograde, which it will in Aries this year quite a bit. So let me just go across. Mars, Jupiter, of course. Once you're done with Mars, it's the outer planets, and they're all up in Capricorn still. So those aren't going anywhere, with the exception of Uranus, and it's not going anywhere either. But still, it's in Earth. It's in fixed Earth, Taurus. So it's affecting. Taurus is ruled by Venus, so it's affecting monetary structure, your assets, just totally changing your whole um, way of maybe making money or what you value. Maybe back to the land. It means different things for. You don't know quite how Uranus is going to present, and oftentimes a transit teaches you when once it leaves the sign. Then you kind of figure it out. Like, oh, okay, that's what it was trying to tell me. So oftentimes you just don't know till after it leaves. Except like with Mars and Mercury, you can work with those. You can work with the inner planets totally. But the outer planets, they're like the transformative psychological planets that transformative changes happen in your life over a very slow period of time. So from Jupiter's the good luck planet, the great benefic, but from Saturn on, just get some water. So Jupiter is going to be there till next Christmas. So yeah, Capricorn's very lucky to have Jupiter still. They're very lucky to have Jupiter help them and they've got their ruler up there, and they have Pluto up there. So it still has a lot of work to do, but Jupiter will definitely help them out from all the trauma that they've been through. And Cancer, Capricorn, that axis is still feeling the eclipses that we had, both the solar eclipse, December 26th, and the lunar eclipse on the 10th in Cancer. So they're still feeling that for like 6 months. We all are. And that focuses on, I did some videos on that, but yeah, it's kind of like home, nurturing yourself. Oh my gosh, yeah. Things are really happening at home. You may just decide to move or sell the house or totally change your career. I mean, things that maybe are totally unforeseen. Maybe you thought we're going to go one way and now they've changed, and your whole town is under construction and you want to get the hell out of there. I don't know. There's so many different ways it could present itself. But yeah, so Jupiter will be there all year, till Capricorn's next birthday, which is late December and January. So that's really helping them out to get ahead, to succeed and overachieve like they do. A Capricorn I know, she just got laid off on, I think it was Christmas, or maybe it was New Year's. But I go, wow, that's Pluto, you know? It's like, what a reaction I had. It's not very nice. I didn't say that to her, of course, but it's the first thing I thought. So let me just look in February. So February starts with 13 degrees Jupiter in Capricorn, so it's been moving along. Saturn is 25 degrees Capricorn, so it's moving along too. It's actually moved past Pluto. So Pluto is 23 degrees Capricorn. So Jupiter has passed it up, which is good. That means it's on its way to Aquarius. And Aquarius is its ruler. It's also the ruler of Capricorn. So Capricorn's using it to build structure. All the earth signs, that it's trining, like Virgo and Taurus, can use it also, for their business, their practicality. People without earth can kind of borrow from these transits to try to get their lives together somewhat. If they don't have any earth in their chart, they can try to use that, use the structure of the stellium in Cancer, in Capricorn. And February, Uranus is 2 degrees Taurus. It moves very, very, very slowly. So already we're seeing a lot of changes in money, or how you make money, tariffs, and just in the world. And oh my God, climate change is just crazy. We're going to see a lot of Earth-related events. But personally, if you are a Taurus, you might want to think about independent ways to create assets for yourself, or just in case the whole corporate thing crashes for you, you want a backup plan, because Uranus is very unpredictable, and it's liberation. So you may want to liberate yourself from that job that maybe you really don't like anyway, or they're about to lay you off maybe, or there's not going to be any warning with Uranus. So one way you could try to harness its energy, which you really can't do, but you can, it is the great liberator. So maybe create freedom, or your own unique original way of making money, which could be to, market yourself or something, just whatever it is you like. So you could make more money or less, or you could, it's just so many ways. It'll unfold over the 7 years. Yeah, and then when everything goes into Aquarius, it's going to be really interesting. So Pluto is Neptune. Skipped over Neptune, 17 degrees Pisces. So I'm definitely feeling Neptune in Pisces. And I'm feeling Venus in Pisces. My North Node is in the 12th house, and I do have Venus in Pisces. So I'm beginning to feel that interior, kind of wanting to go within and just, the Pisces energy. Listen to beautiful music and just kind of daydream. It's kind of daydreamy. So it's going to remain there. And Pluto is 23 degrees Capricorn. So I'm glad the planets are moving on, some of them anyway, because we need to mix it up a little bit, we really do. So I'm very thankful for Venus and Pisces. Mars leaves Sagittarius and enters Capricorn. So it's the trade-off is Mars is going to enter Capricorn February 17th, and it's going to join Pluto and Saturn and the South Node. So at least the Sun just left. The Sun left Capricorn, but Mars is the planet of war. So, there could be some engagement with authority figures, or certainly in the world. So Mars is aggression, it's assertiveness, it's initiative. So you could also use your Mars for traveling. Well, it's been in Sagittarius, so you may have been traveling or planning on traveling. But when it goes into Capricorn, to build your business, it's going to be all about work and get to work and rebuilding structure. So Mars along with Saturn, they can be malefics. It depends. It depends on the chart. So yeah, just I was going to say make love not war, but yeah, just Mars joining Pluto and Saturn could speed up things in internationally, especially right after it leaves Sagittarius. Like I said, after a planet leaves a sign, frequently we see, what is going to happen, what the transit meant. Um, yeah, so it looks like everything's direct. I did want to talk about the North Node is still in Cancer, Cancer Capricorn axis. Actually, something's going direct. Oh, that's just the North Node. Um, I wanted to talk about Black Moon Lilith. It's in Aries. Aries is a troublemaker. It's a bit of a rebel. A bit. It's very headstrong, and so with Eris also is the warrior goddess, and I think she's a dwarf planet. Anyway, she's in Aries too. So between Eris and Lilith, it's like the two women goddesses. Yeah, they you don't probably don't want to mess around with women. I mean, they're gonna revolt. They're not gonna revolt. They're gonna. Aries is kind of like the warrior princess, I mean, she likes a good fight. She likes a good spar, um, and it's definitely assertive. But at the same time, it can just be. I was going to say real. They just what you see is what you get with Aries. Chiron as well is in Aries, but Black Moon Lilith stationed 0 degrees February 1st. So actually, yeah, on the 31st of January, it stationed in Aries. No, take that back. It's stationed in Aries. 26th of January. Yeah. So what a difference from Pisces, behind the scenes, all these behind the scenes secrets that have been revealed and coming out with both in individual life and collectively. When it goes into Aries, well, it's in Aries, both Chiron and Black Moon Lilith. Um, it's going to be more assertive, and so all these secrets that came out, like with say the Me Too movement or the Weinstein and that other guy that, anyway, all of it. You can a lot more of that and a lot more. We're going to just because they're the two warrior goddesses. Well, Chiron is the wounded healer, but Eris, which isn't pictured here, but Eris is there too in Aries. So if you have it in your first house, you can be very, very assertive. And Eris is a warrior princess. I mean, she's a fighter. And Black Moon Lilith is, I don't know about her and Aries. She's going to be there a long time. So you can expect some rebellion, some mischief is an understatement, but yeah. Aries is not secretive though, and it's not behind the scenes. So they're like in your face. They're in your face. So whatever it is, Lilith will be stirring it up, and whether it's a rebellion, it's war, it's just a direct confrontation maybe with somebody. Who knows how it's going to present itself, depending where you have it. If you have it in your first house or you have it in your seventh house, it can cause some mischief in your relationships. Second house, it will mess with your finances. Third house would be communication. Fourth house would be the home. Fifth house would be your self-expression and your love affairs and your children. Sixth house would be work, details, and health. 7th house relationships, 8th house, Scorpio's house. Yeah, that's a tricky one. Yeah, that could be very secretive too. Some underhanded stuff going on, maybe behind your back in a passionate relationship, or maybe you're the one sneaking around. Um, yeah, and 10th house would be in your career sector, your midheaven, your public eye. 11th house would be Aquarius, so that's messing with your electronics. That's when all the WikiLeaks and everything were coming out, I think. Yeah, when it was in Aquarius and Pisces. That's kind of when that started. So anyway, it's completed the wheel. Now it's in Aries, causing trouble. Yeah, so there should be interesting between Lilith and Eris. Uh, but already in the world, we have such a warlike atmosphere. Everyone's already fighting it out. But Aries likes to fight for a cause, and they love to fight for the underdog. So if you're fighting for a cause or for the underdog, that's okay. That's okay. That's a good thing, and we need that energy. I mean, that's how we got the vote, and yeah, we need that energy. So that's about it. I'm going to end this. I hope you have a great February. Valentine's Day. Let me check out Valentine's Day. February 14th. February 14th is, where's the moon? Oh, the moon's in Libra. That is so sweet. All about relationships. Be sure and get the candy and the flowers and, a nice dinner date. Yeah, so it's a very sweet, sweet moon on Valentine's Day. What else is on Valentine's Day? Yeah, and Mars and Sag, you can take her on an adventure, but definitely with Venus and Pisces too on Valentine's Day. Yeah, you wanna sweet talk them, maybe have some time alone. No, actually, Venus is in Aries. Yeah, Venus is in Aries, whole different energy. Go do something fun and exciting. Go hear a concert, or go to a game or something. Something, but I was just focusing on the moon. No, the moon on Valentine's Day really would affect how you feel and how you relate. And, that's for a couple of days. So I think it's great that it's going to be in Libra. Very, very sweet for relationships on a sweet day. So get your chocolates and your flowers and if you don't have a Valentine, be your own Valentine. That's what I do, get myself something. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. If you do, please like, subscribe, and share. If you would like your chart done, just go to margaretrosanastrology.com and email me. Right now I'm having a special, eclipse special. So it's $60 at this time for any kind of chart you would like done. All right, take care.